In today's video, we're going to talk about 4 fragrances in my collection. I have 3 full bottles and 1 decant that are really giving me similar vibes. They really remind me of each other. Some more so at the top and the mid, some more so in the base. But they are all, I would say, very similar. I feel like they all have a touch of that, how can I say, I don't know if we should call it, or if I should call it, modern perfumery, where it smells a little bit industrial in the base. It smells a little bit like something you would smell more so on your clothes, or something you would use more so to maybe clean your home. Not in a bad way. It doesn't smell harsh. It's still a smooth smell, but it's a very synthetic smell. And please know that I understand that a lot of synthetics can smell very realistic. But in this particular case, regarding these particular fragrances, the synthetic notes do smell very synthetic. They don't smell like anything in nature, you know. They smell like I said, a laundry detergent or a soap or something like that that would be used to clean your clothes or your home or something like that. So that is the ground for the comparison of these fragrances. So let's just get started, okay? The first one I have, we'll start with the decant, because this one I was so excited about, and this is the fragrance that actually prompted me to do this video. So this is Almas by Kajal, okay? So I was really excited. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that for you. Maybe that's good. Kajal Almaz, and this is from Max Aroma. So the notes, when I was hearing about the notes and looking at the notes, I was so excited because they sound delicious, and really they are. When you spray this fragrance from the top, it is really very delicious. So there's a lot of citruses in here. There's black currant, and it's sweet. There's brown sugar, maybe some. Let me see. Yeah, there's raspberry in here. I've made a few notes because I want to make sure that there's also a similarity in the top notes of these fragrances also. So I wanted to make sure I got those right. I'll still put them up, those that are available. But it's just very sweet at the top, sweet tart fruits with that sweet laundry, still clean feeling musk. And I'll call it a laundry musk because that's what I associate it to be. But yeah, so when you first spray this fragrance, I'll go ahead and show you. I get, it makes my mouth water, and I feel like all of these are similar in that way. It almost smells like it would be a passion fruit, but it's black currant and citrus and raspberry. And it's very juicy, and it's, like I said, mouth watering. So that tart but sweetness of it. And it's beautiful. So as it dries down, I've sprayed this before, it gets to be that laundry powder musk, okay? So I'm glad that I did not buy a full bottle of this fragrance, not because it's bad, but because it would be redundant in my collection. I'm trying to avoid that. So I'm glad that I got the decant. The next fragrance I will mention, it took me to Cassiopeia by Tiziana Terenzi. Okay. The ring light is going to really mess up this white bottle, but I'm trying to show it to you the best way I can. Okay. So Cassiopeia, when compared side by side, is a little more fresh. It has a little more green freshness to it, but Cassiopeia has raspberry in it. Citruses as well, some green notes, there's fern, but also it dries down to be that laundry powder musk. Okay, let me see. It is fresher. It's much fresher. Has passion fruit in here. This is more rich in the fruits. Still still very fruity, kind of tart from the my words are not coming out right. Still very tart from the passion fruit. The citruses and the green kind of taper that sweetness down. Still not overly sweet. The Almas is not overly sweet, but it's definitely sweeter than the Cassiopeia. And I own the Cassiopeia, so I know, and I can smell it from the top, even from the atomizer. You can smell that laundry powder muskiness of it. So after Cassiopeia, I recently purchased Ana Abiyedh by Lattafa, and I get the same thing. Definitely very fruity top, but nothing that's, you know, kind of natural in the base. It smells still that laundry musk. Here we have orange and bergamot, pear and vanilla, and it says musk and amber, but I'm gonna equate it to laundry powder. Okay, I feel like this and this is still more rich. This is more rich in the fruits than all of these, but you still get a very fruity opening, okay, with this one. I don't know that you can distinguish pear or bergamot. It smells fruity, okay? But that is Ana Abiyedh. All of these have great lasting power. That's one thing I will say. They definitely project. They definitely last for hours, especially if you spray them on your clothes. And I think that the difference at this point would just be the concentration of the fruits. Like I said, the Almas is definitely the most overtly fruit. So these two are more similar than the Almas as all around, okay? The top of Almas reminds me of a fragrance that I'm going to mention now, which is Stricnina by Tiziana Terenzi. I guess it's Paulo Terenzi. Just another brand, another branch. This is V Canto or Quinte Canto, however you say it. This fragrance, the top of this fragrance is the most similar to the Almas. This is the most fruity fragrance in my collection, and it is sweet and tart, but the base is not the laundry powder. I think out of all of these, I would choose to keep Stricnina if I had to choose. And if I wanted a fragrance that gave me that clean laundry powder musk, I would choose the Almas if I didn't have the others. But this one gives more sweetness at the base. It's more creamy and vanillic with the fruits on top. So the Stricnina, I know, is my favorite. Yeah, it has that raspberry and passion fruit. Very, very beautiful with the vanillic base, creamy. So I have to say, I do enjoy the new laundry powder musky bases. I don't know how many times I've said that in this video. Maybe you guys can tally it up for me, but I do enjoy it, but I don't need more than one fragrance with that in it. So I would choose the Stricnina over all of them. And if I wanted something with that base, I would definitely choose the Almas. But I feel like these are, like I said, this whole video is about all of these fragrances being very similar. So all of these have that fruity top with that very synthetic base. So I hope that helps somebody making these comparisons. This is the most affordable. I think I got this fragrance probably for about $20. This is a new release, so it's pretty pricey. I think it's about $220. But I, again, got this sample from Max Aroma. So if you just need to sample it or you're considering buying, definitely get a sample first, especially if you might have a large collection and you might think it would compare to something else you have in your collection, especially if it's something like I've described today. These two, this is much fresher, much more fruity. These, I might be able to see having both of these. Well, obviously I have them both in my collection, but I don't see a lot of overlap because the fruits are much more rich and it's more vanillic. This is more fresh, fruity, tart, and green. Fruits are still tart in here, but it's a more fresh fragrance than this is. So, like I said, I hope that gives you guys some information. Hope it helps somebody out. Have you guys tried any of these fragrances? What do you guys think about the musk that I'm describing? Do you get what I'm saying? All of these fragrances actually, in some way or another, if you look on Fragrantica, have a link to Erba Pura. I haven't smelled that fragrance. Have you guys? Do you like Erba Pura? Do you get that syntheticness from the musk? And do you like it? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, and anything else you want to know or anything else you want to say. But I hope you guys are having a great day. That's all for now. Love, Jay. Bye-bye.